I've been really angry and anxious lately. You see, I'm 23 years old and I still live at home with my parents. Although this is the norm this day and age, I hate it. I have been saving up money for the last 5 years so I can build a house on some land I inherited from my grandfather. Don't get me wrong, I am super blessed and most of the time I'm thankful for this opportunity, given the state of our economy. I'm just tired. Saving 70% of what I make a month for a house that might not get done this year like I hoped. I am so ready to move out and be independent. I have a bunch of dreams that I know aren't promised to me, but I hope to accomplish while I'm still young. I want to travel and serve other people. I want to pursue my hobbies. I feel like I'm constantly on a treadmill, all work and no reward. What do you do when you feel stuck, and frustrated to no end? Sincerely, S. At the beginning of this, I was like, I feel empathetic to the situation. I was like, I inherited this from my grandfather. I'm like, dude, get a tent. Like, what a you want adventure? Get a pop-up camper off of Craigslist.
Yeah.
And hook up some electricity and like figure it out. Like you can do that.
Get yourself a generator, like a solar generator.
Yeah, it's possible these days.
That would be so fun.
And you've got Wi-Fi because of Elon. I mean, literally, like that's the adventure. That's what you're gonna tell your kids. Like, yeah, my grandfather's land. I didn't wait. Like, I just moved out and like I bought a like a crappy camper from Craigslist. Now I'm like, you want to travel? That's the travel. Like, come on. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Look,
buy an old cheap Winnebago.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a little RV.
Buy it.
Yeah. I'm thinking of them because I just on the way back from Gatlinburg, I saw a new one. I was like, they still make Winnebagos, and it looked awesome. Sell the land, get yourself a Winnebago.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I see people, they want adventure a very specific way. They want, like, this guy's got his life planned out way too much. Mm-hmm. The adventure is right out in front of him. Dude, if I had that and if like Pop had left me like
land
20 acres, I'd be like, I don't care what I have to do. I'm moving out there right now.
Right.
Like, that's awesome.
And that's you. I think that for this, if this guy really wants like to just be independent, look, this is going to sound like heresy to you.
Sell the land.
And put a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
I mean, I know land isn't as lucrative if it doesn't have property on it, a building, but I don't know. I mean,
get it perked if it's for what you like. Pay the money to get it perked by somebody to see how much house you can put on, how many bathrooms, and then just try and sell it.
What does perked mean?
Like you're going to.
Like you get surveyed in the lot.
This is where the house has to go.
Oh, okay.
This is where because this is probably going to be on septic, I'm assuming. This is where the septic tank should go and the lines go out, and you have to have a separate septic area in case that one goes bad. And so it tells you what your soil properties are, so you know how many field lines you've got. It's a whole thing.
Do you think you ever will do this? I know you want to do this.
Oh, I mean. I hope
it'll be sad that if you never get to, because you know all the stuff.
It would be sad.
Yeah.
It would be sad. But you know what? That's life. Like you just go one day at a time and you see, wow, what's the next thing I can do to maybe get to that? Yeah. What's something I can learn today?
Right.
What's another episode of This Old House I have to watch? Watching that show after you kind of have grasped a little bit of the pattern of like construction, it's a completely different experience.
I bet, yeah.
You're actually absorbing stuff, not just like, wow, people do this, people can,
yeah,
and then it's just over. It's like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's completely different.
Honestly, I think that what you said sounds fun. Like, just get yourself a little RV camper or something and just figure out how to off the grid it for a little bit.
Dude, that'd just be awesome. And I mean, don't even build something big. I mean, I'm just going to ask you the question. If you know how to build something, if you are capable of that, I'm assuming you are, just given the situation, the question, is he going to build the house or does he want a house built? I don't know.
Because you always hear people say, oh, we're building a house. And I'm like, you're not building a house.
Yeah, exactly. don't get it twisted. Like, you're hiring somebody to do this for you. So if you just build a little bit at a time, just build the slab of concrete, sleep on the slab, then just slowly build it. I don't know.
Man, you're only 23. In some ways that is old, and in some ways that is still very young. You got a lot of time ahead of you. And if you're driven to do what it is you want to do, I think you're going to be okay. So,
I mean, look, I wouldn't even really suggest doing this, but like if you actually are frustrated to no end, like this is obsessively annoying you, that's the answer. That'll give you the independence.
Right.
Every day you'll wake up, you'll think, okay, I want to get out of this RV. I want to get out of this thing. And that will be the motivation that you need. Like, you know, it's like having a deadline, except there's not really a deadline. Your life is the deadline at that point.
all right. Not what you expected we were going to say, was it?
No.
That's why you check out this show.